Welcome back to Chris the Caravan Man. Today is Odd Job Sunday. Welcome back. So, Odd Job Sunday. Why Odd Job Sunday? Title's quite explanatory, really. One is the best one I come up with, and there's a couple of little jobs I need to do on the old Pegasus here. Haven't been up here for about a week and a half, so I thought it was time I kind of quick look over. The other reason is, well, we're off in a couple of weeks' time up to York, spending a week in York. It's an adult-only site, Narburn Lock, I think it's called. So quite looking forward to that. So a couple of things we need to do. So let's start inside. So last time we was away, well, the time before actually was when we went to done our two sites in one holiday. We got from Still Acres in Marden down to Northley Farm. Set up as we did do. Come in here and we thought the toilet door looks at a jaunty angle. And what happened is all the toilet doors, feeble excuse coming up, number one, write this one down if you want to use it in the future. All the toilet doors we've ever had have been a normal opening, conventional, hinged on the left or right hand side door. This one here is a sliding door, as you can tell. Now, we didn't clip it back, basically. So basically halfway up here, right here, a little thing there, which stops it moving sideways, which stops it hitting that wall there, and stops it from damaging itself. Now, unfortunately, evidence number one, because we didn't, if I take you down here, Bailey owners may know this, these are the hinges here at the top there, those grey bits, and if I lift up and down, as you can tell, she's not attached to anything. As you can see, there you go, there's a bit that's come out there. So that's one of the jobs we're going to do in a minute. Get that sorted out. Other things we've got to do as well is, I come up here about a week and a half ago, mainly because what I was doing now, I think I was doing the video for a bit of filming, a bit of B-roll. All fine, shut the caravan up, went home. About 2 or 3 days later, got a ping from my tracker on my phone telling me that I had a low battery. Which is a little bit concerning because obviously I only put a new battery in, what, a month ago at the most. So managed to get up here a couple of nights ago, had a look, took the battery out, measured it, yes, only 7.5 volts in it, so a little bit concerned by that. So took the battery home with me last night, because I left it in here. I had a bit, but I had a long story, but I had mum at home with us for a couple of days. She had an operation, so she's at home with us. So come here last night, pulled the battery out, took it home, charged it up, and I've just put it back in now. So hopefully it was pilot error, because when I did plug it back in, turn back on the battery, everything come on. So someone who was in here last didn't turn the master control off. Don't know who that was. So yeah, that's all back in now. That's all done and dusted and back in. Check the solar's good. So also as well, I don't know if you can see it, so the roof, we go through the roof. Let's have a look. Done a bit of maintenance as well. I've actually come out here and I've actually, there she is, given the solar panel a quick clean, just to see if we can get the old power up slightly. It did make about a volt's difference, so I'm happy with a volt. Apart from that, nothing else is really need to be looked at. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you into the bathroom and we're going to change the hinge or runner, whatever it's called. So sliding door, there she be. Right, so got them the things through Tree Leisure. Very quite easy, straightforward ordering process. Put down what caravan, what year, what model you have, and it comes up with all the bits you would need. Me being me, I couldn't actually find these on the site, so I actually emailed them with photos of what I wanted, and the reply I got was in probably about an hour with the price, how much, if they were in stock or not. They weren't in stock, so I had to wait a couple of days for them. They did tell me they would be here at the beginning of August. I was actually 3 days after I ordered them, so no complaints there. So in the kit, you get 2 sets. So basically you get the cup, which sits in the door, and also you get the little runner that goes in the track, and obviously that bit there clips into that bit there. So looking at it, what we need to do, if you can really see, if I tilt you upwards slightly, where are you? Where's the runner? There it is. As you can see, every now and then there is a like a slight bit of a thing made out there, so you can get your screwdriver in. I say it's only a couple of screws along there, so what I'm hoping is I can undo 3 or 4 screws, hopefully pull the bar out a bit. I'm obviously not going too mad, don't want to bend it, and yeah, I'll report back in a moment. Right, so what I've done, I've managed to take 2 screws out, which allows me to get a bit of flex to it. So if I, this way, as you can see, if I pull this, where are you? Pull this out of the way, you can see I can now just push it out of the way, and that does come across. And obviously not going to go too mad, it's only held in with a couple of these thin screws. So if we move that along there, and pull that out of there. Oh. Job you may need 2 hands for. There you go, that's out. So there you go. There's the broken bit in there. Right, let's go look at this. Of course, yeah, it's going to have to go in one way. So that's going to have to go in, as I look at it, because I'm in the bathroom. So the bathroom side is going to be the side the clip's in. So push it out of the way. Slide that in. There you go. Looks a bit better than there she is. She's in there. So let's put these screws back in. Build quality. I'll show you. I did a screw, as you can see, the end of it has broken off. So I think that screw probably holds that bit of wood there to the roof. Yes, it does. So time to dive in the door box, get a different screw. Right, so screw found. Not a flat-headed one, but it's doesn't interfere with that, which is nice. So next bit to do is move it along a bit. I need to change that bit. Now I don't actually know if that's actually damaged or not, but as we've got one, we'll change it anyway. So let's have a go at that. I don't actually think there's anything actually wrong with that. Looks quite normal, so I think we'll change it anyway as we have one. Right, she's in, she's built. So all we're going to do now is just clip it into place. So you can see it's not clipped in yet. with anything to do with internal work on caravans, don't go keen with trying to tighten things up. Don't kill them so they're done. Because the materials they use on caravans are lighter and a bit softer, purely for the weight consideration, if you start trying to do things up with electric screwdrivers, or I'll just give that a bit, no, don't. Once it's tight, it doesn't go any, you feel it's tight enough, leave it as is. Once you start stripping threads and the wood starts coming apart and everything. Anyway, so back to the door. So obviously that's your slider there, which is all nicely done. Now I need to lubricate these. One thing that causes smell is start lubricating stuff. Also some lubricants, if they're oil based, they do attract muck, so get a good dusty day outside and this will be, because all the crap in it. So it's nylon wheels on metal runner. Now to clip it back in, we're going to pull this across like that. Can push that over there, and this should, he says, just clip into place. So if I pull that forward, try and do this one-handed, not very good. I need an assistant. So let's have a look. So it goes in there. Oh no, you know what? I'm going to have to use two hands, so you have to go down there for it. There you go. So put you back on the shelf now. So there we go. So that's what we need to do. So we need to lift the door up, line up into place, and that should, if all goes to plan, click into place. And there you go. All in and done. That should now slide nice and freely. That's one off the list. There's another little job that I will need to do in the near future. Along the same lines as I just said about the door, the fact that things are in a caravan are built down to a spec because of weight considerations. That sort of extends in the kitchen as well. I mean, the last caravan we had, the Verona was the same as this one, but this one here is the same. This is a shelf in the kitchen. I know there's a coffee pot, the wife's, and some things here, but this, if you can see that wobbling them down, it's not the best thing in the world. So I am thinking about maybe putting a little bracket underneath just to maybe hold it up a bit. Because when we're parked up and pitched up, basically all this stuff goes in here anyway. So it's not as if it's there all the time, it's just there when we travel. So yeah, little things like that I've got to sort out as well. But apart from that, everything in here is all good. Yeah. Right, that's the little jobs I wanted to get done are done. Battery seems to be behaving itself. Solar panel's nice and clean. It's plugged into the mains as well now, so it's just basically just running through the system to make sure they'll work. I don't put too much on when it's on the extension lead, mainly because you don't want to draw too many amps and blow the extension lead. So you basically make sure everything works. I'll be back up here in a couple of days' time, I'd imagine. Start going through a few things. Obviously, we're going to go away about 3 weeks' time. Just make sure everything works. Okay, even though we do predominantly use CLs when we caravan away, we're going to a proper fully kitted out campsite, but they do have a bit of building work going on, so there's no laundry, no shower block, no shop. So we will be depending on our facilities on board here, which is not an issue. Like I say, we always do CLs majority of the time anyway, so it's not an issue. But it's just having to just double check, make sure everything works, like toilet flushes and no leaks in the water system, charger, make sure the heater works, make sure the fridge works on gas just in case if you get a power cut. Then obviously the other thing I'd do as well is get once over on the tow car. It's overdue an oil and filter change, the old Defender, so I'll get that done myself at some point, probably one evening after work. Come over and do that. And yeah, excellent stuff. Right, I'm off. Sorry for the short video today. I'll say it's very hot in here, as you can hear, a bit struggling to breathe a bit. So I'm going to shut all this up, lock all this up, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.